Morning, Angel. How are you? Oh, I wish I could be on here more often so I could see all the things that I supposedly do. Kind of amazing when you think about it. Of course, I can't be on here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, I could be, I guess, if I had no life. I have a life. Ah, crazy, 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 crazy. I honestly think people on here have mental issues, like everybody, not just the ones that are diagnosed. Yes, happy New Year's Eve. Funny, funny, funny. Yeah, turn a light off. Can't see good. There, that's better. Let's see. Here I am. Here I am. Oh my God. Did you watch Laura's last night? I fell asleep watching it, actually. I listened to a little bit of it. Then this morning I went through my live from yesterday to find out where I supposedly there was doxing and I couldn't find it. Supposedly I allowed doxing to go on in my room, but I couldn't find any. I couldn't find anything where Laura attacked Kiki either, because she's never mentioned. I don't go after that kind of a person. I find them dangerous. Plus, I don't want to be involved in that bullshit. Besides, yesterday was about supposedly about Hockey Mom and Minnie getting along, but you have to have two people that are willing to get along. I don't think there was two people willing to get along. Good morning, crazy nurse Granny. Was just saying that there was no, I went through my live from yesterday and there was no freaking doxing in my room. So whoever has the screenshots, I challenged them to send them to me where I allowed doxing to go on in my room. But I went through it and I couldn't find any. So whatever. Of course, I'm not on the computer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, looking for in everybody's chats. Hi, Only Fools Lie. Hi, Jane Rhodes. Happy New Year's Eve. So crazy. We were listening to this. I was listening to this lady last night go nuts. Craziness. Yeah. So what do you guys all think of it? What did you make of it? Hi, Remy D. So Remy D, supposedly yesterday I allowed doxing to go on in my room. Supposedly there's screenshots of it and I'd like to see them. Because I went through it and I couldn't find any doxing. And doxing isn't putting someone's name in a room. Oh God, Tiffany Marie, what isn't going on? Like, did you listen to? Were you on Laura's last night? Listen to Kiki ramblings. God, craziness. There's actually something wrong, I think, with her. Like Laura never even mentioned her. I don't know where she threatened to dox her. I didn't find it. Supposedly Ash274 has a screenshot, but what does that mean? I allowed her to dox her in my room? Like, that's a lie. Like, at least tell the truth, Ash274. I've never done anything to you, so don't say that shit. Carla in chat, hello, going into work. So I just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year. You too, Lily. You too. I'm just sick of the lies. I mean, come on. I don't freaking have a huge channel. I don't want to freaking be involved in your garbage. You leave your garbage in your other rooms that you go into. I don't want to be in there. But I didn't allow doxing in my room. Ash274, who has the screenshots. Nope. I asked for it. I asked for the screenshots. I went through my live. I didn't see where Laura did not threaten Kiki. Threatening to say someone's real name is not doxing them, especially if your real name is out there. Threatening is not doxing. My God, did you hear all this stuff? Yes, you did. You said that I allowed Ash274. You said you had screenshots of me allowing people to dox people in my chat. I never dox. I never allow people to dox in here, and I've never had a problem with you. That's why I didn't understand why you're going after me in my little chat. I'm not on here all the time. I don't see everything goes on, and I don't go through. Once my live is over, I don't go through it. Cement shoes, shut up. Get rid of that cement shoes, or just time them out or something. Don't block them. Then saying Laura's name isn't doxing because no, Ash. What she says is she's asked you guys not to say it. That's all. I don't think it's doxing. I don't believe it's doxing. Well, I heard, and I'm not on here all the time, Ash, that you said you had screenshots of me allowing in my chat people to get doxxed, and nothing was said about Kiki either. I don't remember anything being said about her. I don't know the lady. I would like to see the screenshot where I allowed doxing, because actually I was focused on Hockey Mom and Ninny's thing. So I wasn't reading every single thing in the chat. Sure. Sure. I just, I don't want problems with people because I've never, you know, and Ash, I've always allowed you to say your piece in here. The only thing I've asked you to do is not say, the name that Laura doesn't want you to use. And you can defend yourself. Someone's talking about you. I was talking about you. So you're defending yourself. You're telling me that you didn't do it. Okay. That she was going to dox you? No, Kiki was not threatened in here. Not in my chat. Not in my chat. And I don't do that. Hi, all blue eyes. So, you know, I've always allowed you to come in here and defend yourself. I mean, if I'm going to talk about someone, will allow them to come in here and defend themselves. I'm just telling you what I heard. I am not on here. Um, I'm not on here enough to know everything that goes on. I know things are talked about behind the scenes. I'm not privy to everything that's talked about, nor do I want to be. And whoever that was that says go back to the crochet, whatever community, shut the fuck up.
Who are you telling to shut the fuck
You're
up?
telling whoever that was that said go back to the crochet community. It's obviously Carla lies to her company. I'm not a spinster. I'm married. Sorry. Time that person out too. See how the trolls come in as soon as you address something? Like it's
It's okay. Let them troll.
no, just leave the names up. Whatever.
They all reveal
They
themselves.
show their true colors. Whatever. Troll me. Go ahead.
So Ash274 is saying this. She doesn't have a problem with you at all, and she didn't say that you doxed anybody. So what did she say to you? How did this come about?
I was told that Ash274 said in Kiki's live yesterday that
Mhm.
I allowed doxing to go on in my chat and that she had screenshots of it.
She said your
That
name specifically.
that is not true. I didn't.
Carla,
What?
did she say your name specifically, or did she
Yes,
say
in
Laura?
Carla's chat.
Oh, in
What I
Carla's
was
chat.
told.
Hmm. Okay. I don't remember seeing anybody being doxxed yesterday at all.
And
And if
nobody
somebody
would.
was doxxed, nobody noticed.
Yeah, I am correcting. I'm addressing something that was said about my chat because I went through the whole thing and I don't go through my lives because sometimes they're 3 hours. And I did not see where anybody was doxxed. I would have changed that. I would have fixed it.
Everybody knows you would.
Yeah, actually, someone trolling me out of all people. I'm like a nothing channel. You know what I mean? Like I come on in the morning and that's it. And I have people trolling me just because I address something. Like, you know,
Wow. Bye,
it's
Ash.
crazy.
Have a nice day.
She says, no, I told Marianne that Laura threatened to dox us in Carla's chat, not anything about allowing it or doing it. Well, that's what I was told, and I don't go into Kiki's because I know she hates everything Laura. So, you know, but you
Yeah.
got to admit, she did kind of like sound crazy last night. I mean,
Whew. Um, I don't know what's going on with Kiki. I
I
really
don't
don't.
either. I just don't understand it all.
I think that when you have a
I
large
dish
group of
with Lish.
people,
Sorry.
when you have a large group of people, it's really easy. Not saying that like Kiki's got her own mind, obviously, but it is easy to fall into the environment, you know? Um, I was listening to her for quite a while last night while I was doing dishes and cleaning up and stuff. And I was a little concerned listening. Um, I didn't like the things that she was saying at all, especially about Makeup Mobster and Beefbergs and Purple Rain. That's so unnecessary.
I know she just attacked everybody. Not only does she attack Laura, she attacks her subs. You know, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not fair. She doesn't know us to attack us the way she does. Like I feel attacked by her.
I've been
No,
around
it's
for
not
a
getting
long
to me,
time.
old blue eyes. But I will allow who I want on my panel when I want. No crazier than Laura sounds when she is screaming and yelling. Yeah, Laura sounds heated sometimes. I can admit that.
Laura
But
doesn't say
you gotta
enough.
Ash, she's constantly defending herself. She is constantly defend. How would you like to defend yourself every day? Because every day something is coming out. Unitanika. Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Unatonka.
Una is
Is that
I read
right? Did I
unit.
say it right or did you say it right?
I think it's Unitanika.
Unitonica.
Unitonica. I don't know. I'm saying I'm trying to pronounce it right.
All right.
Morning,
So
Wendy Vee.
Ash is saying that she didn't say this.
That's what she's saying. I mean,
So Carla,
I
did
was
some
just,
oh
oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
Did someone tell you this or did you see it? Like did a
I
friend
didn't
tell
see, I, I heard it. Someone told me that it was being said in Kiki's live. And I said, what? So I went through my whole life to see where anybody was, and I never do that because it's just a pain in the ass to go through 2 hours. But I didn't see anybody being doxxed. So,
where did Laura threaten to dox everyone in Carla's chat? That sounds so crazy. That just sounds so crazy.
but Ash, I don't know where it wasn't even about you. It wasn't even about anything yesterday. What it was about was Ninny and Hockey Mom repairing their friendship. And I don't understand why it you feel like you have to defend yourself. Like I really don't. I know Laura was in there for a short while, but what was said, I don't think
So
was
wait a minute, let me
directed
get this
towards
right.
you. And it certainly
Laura
wasn't directed towards Kiki. Nothing was said about Kiki in there.
Laura
I don't
said
even,
she was gonna dox people in Carla's chat. I can't like I can't.
I think she said, Ash, the exact thing she said was, if you can use her name, then she can use your name. I guess. I don't know. Is
Wait,
that doxing?
Jane Rhodes said that Kiki said it was in here. She doesn't know anything else. So Kiki said someone was doxed in here, Jane.
All Laura subs are fair game for doxing Carla and company. Said you so you said Ash 274, everybody's fair game for doxing. So dox me. I doxed myself already. I don't really care. I don't think she said she was going to dox them. I believe she said if they use her name, she will use their name. Yeah, that's what she said. I don't think she said anything about doxing. And she didn't say anything about Kiki. That's what I don't understand. Why Kiki went off last night.
They're so obsessed with Laura, it's ridiculous. Ash
I don't think
274.
Laura would go,
I
Ash.
can't.
I don't think she would use your name. I really don't. And I wouldn't think it was right if she did. So
What does that have to do with anything, Ash? I never used my name as my channel name. What does that have to do with? What are you talking about? Okay, okay, Lish, good. So Lish is saying that Ash274 said no one actually doxed. So we got that cleared.
okay, so nobody was doxxed. I don't know where Tiffany went. Okay, so what I wanted to clear up, because if you had a screenshot of someone being doxxed in my chat, I wanted to see it because I wouldn't allow that in my chat. I really wouldn't. I didn't want this to be about, crazy drama and craziness. Hi.
Whoops.
You can go off.
Sorry, I got booted.
Okay, obviously Ash does not care for you, Tiffany, because she said, I don't care about anything you have to say.
Okay, cool.
But she's up here on my panel, so I would expect you
It's
to
all
respect
right.
that. Because I would read, when I go in someone's chat, I am not disrespectful to them or their panel guests or anybody else. So
She doesn't care about anything I have to say because it's completely irrelevant that Laura has used her full name for her channel name. So Ash just uses everybody that knows or goes into Laura's chats as a way to poke and prod at Laura constantly, and she doesn't stop. It's Laura, 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 Laura. All Ash does is talk about Laura. It's ridiculous.
is it true, Ash? Are you guys going to ignore her?
She can't
I mean,
ignore.
I mean, what is the point of it all? Carla, you weren't listening, reading, and you're keeping yourself upset. I think Ash is saying that since her full name isn't her channel name, yes, and I agree with that. I don't think her full name should be out there. I agree.
Well, even if that's what she's trying to say, it's all she says every single day about Laura, anyways, because Laura used her full name on her channel. So it's okay to say her name all the time. And it's all they talk about. So I'm just used to seeing that conversation day
But
after day
at,
after day.
in the same in the same token, Ash, Laura has asked you guys not to use her last name, but you don't respect that either. So if you want respect, you have to give respect too. So stop using her last name like she's asked over and over again. And I know she has for months, has asked you guys to stop using cat, cat, cat. I mean, you guys use it for us too. We're side cats. I'm not,
One of the mods, can you remove Laura's full name out of the chat that Ash just put in there? Laura's asked so many times for people to stop using it.
yeah,
Really like inappropriate.
you're a walking prime example of what a true snake looks like. It must not
Right.
feel good to be you. Who,
Ugh,
who are you talking about, Ash?
big snake here.
So what is
Carla,
there?
I'm gonna mute so I can smoke. I don't want to like be making noise.
All right. So what is your
Sorry.
problem with Tiffany? Like, it seems like anybody that, because you guys have a problem with Makeup Monster now, you have a problem with, Tiffany, you have a problem with Remy. Anybody that supports, like, Laura is like, you guys seem to, I mean, Ash, you say you don't have a problem with me, but then I hear about, I supposedly allowed doxing in my room last night or yesterday. Oh, dear. Marie Ash 274. She said a while back, the only thing said about Carla is Laura said she was going to dox while here. But I can't control what everybody, like Diane can't control everything that's said in her chat. I can't control everything that's said in my chat. Do I think it's right to dox anybody? No, I don't. So I would never allow, doxing in my stream. Honestly, I wouldn't. And these silly troll names that are coming in, it's ridiculous. Well, that's what I was told. Hello, Starlight. I was told that she said in Kiki's live that I allowed doxing to go on in my room, and I didn't. So I went through my whole life to find out. There's a lot of threats going on. Like, I can't control what people say. I didn't time her out. Did someone time out Ash? I wish you wouldn't do that. Like, I wanted to see what she had to say. I didn't see that she was timed out.
I'm pretty sure that somebody deleted the comment of her putting Laura's full name in the chat and
Oh,
maybe they
that's
timed
why. That's why.
it.
Because she put Laura's full name, and Laura's asked over for months for you guys to not use her full name.
So you can just pluck the comment. Like all you have to put is delete. Click on delete. You don't need to time them out to delete a comment. I don't know if like maybe
Oh,
one of them.
Remy D timed her out by accident. I went to remove the
Okay.
comment. Okay.
It was
That
just an
was an
accident.
accident.
She'll be okay.
Oh, she never did it. She said it. Okay. Well, I never saw that comment. I never saw it. I didn't even see it when I saw, of course, I skimmed through it, but I never saw her say that. No, and I don't want people thinking that I allow that in my chat because I don't. I would not allow anybody to be doxxed in my chat. Nobody, not anybody, whether it's on your side or our side.
So can somebody provide the screenshot of Laura saying that she was going to dox somebody
Yeah,
in
I'd
this
like I'd like to
chat?
see it too because I didn't even see it myself, even when I skimmed through it. And I admit I didn't watch all 3 hours. So
I think it's kind of important to discuss something that we can actually see with our own eyes instead of hearsay.
okay, I believe you. I mean, I believe that she might have said it, but she gets frustrated defending herself. Carla's the snake. Okay, all right. Yeah, nice name. I love your name. I'm the snake. Okay,
What the heck?
it's like so funny to me
Why would people troll Carla?
because
Seriously?
it's ridiculous. It's actually kind of funny. Carla's a snake. Okay. I'm not a snake. I mean, I just put everything out there. So, you know, I allowed Ash to come in here to address me because I addressed her.
Well,
You
okay,
know,
we'll take Ash's word for it that Laura said it in a chat, but we like to see that actually. Like, I'm sure someone has a screenshot, so
right. And I will allow her to show it to me because I really seriously didn't see it. Carla, Ash was coming in here being completely respectful to you, clearing something up with you. I hope you see those. I allowed her to come in here to address me. So I was addressing something that I used her name because I heard that it was her that said it, and I wanted to clear that up. That I don't allow doxing in my room of anybody of any side because I don't believe in it. I don't think it's right. I don't want to be, known for that kind of garbage. I couldn't get that mad at somebody that I would allow them to be doxxed. You've
so
made it
Carla,
when you have troll accounts named after you.
I think whoever told you that they said that you were going to dox somebody or allow doxing in your chat was just an accident or they had the wrong information.
Yeah, well, I hope that's what it was. I just wanted to address that I don't allow that. I wouldn't allow that by anybody in my chat, of anybody. I wouldn't allow them to dox Ash274. I wouldn't allow them to dox Tawanda. I wouldn't allow them to dox anybody in my chat. It would
So,
not be allowed.
um, Uni is asking about Laura's channel name. She went to go switch her name over for AdSense like months back. I believe it was in the summer, and it ended up changing her channel name at the same time. So that's why her name showed up the way that it did. But she's asked numerous times over the past several months that people stop using her real name because she doesn't want new people coming in and seeing her real name, which is understandable. So, no matter like what side of the fence you sit on, I think it would be appropriate to stop using her full name.
Right.
It was an accident.
And Ash is saying, Lennon, putting people on blast is not doxing them. I'm going to turn the mirror on people who think they do no wrong. Nothing to do with doxing. That's them assuming. Okay. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not on here all the time, so I don't see everything that goes on. I don't take sides or only stick up for friends and go after who isn't. I just say how I see it. I try to be as fair as possible, and I try to be as fair as possible too. That's why I allow people to come in here and defend themselves. Um, I
Yeah, great
actually
asking
don't go
Jack.
in any of your chats and make trouble. And you can't say I do. And if I do go in someone's chat that I always say I know I'm not welcome here. I say what I have to say and I leave. So, there's that. I've never been disrespectful to any of you. So I've never been disrespectful to you in here and I don't expect you to be disrespectful to my panel guest, who is Tiffany Marie right now, who I happen to like, who
Well,
has
thank you, Carla. I like you too.
and that's all I expect. I mean, I don't expect much from people. And yeah, we're going to talk a little, drama and smack every now and then. I'm not going to let anybody be dragged. Anybody. Like, I don't want anybody to be dragged. I don't want this channel known for that. Yeah, I've, I don't start trouble. I try not to, anyways. Wendy V wants a link. Oh, she's going to pop her cherry on my channel.
Oh my
I want to
God.
prove that she's not Mandy Bell, because I think
I
she was
like
accused of
Wendy Vee.
being she. You can stay up. You can have 6 people on the panel.
No, I was saying I like Wendy Vee.
I do too.
She's a little tipsy. She said that
Oh, she's because the time difference is she's like at like 1 o'clock in the morning or something over there.
Carla is a nice lady. She's so sweet.
Hi, Ninny.
Ninny's here. Ninny's
I've
so
said worse. Yeah, Ninny just came in.
I love Ninny.
But Wendy View is going to pop her cherry on my channel. I could say, yeah, worse. I have said worse. I've sworn on here like a lot of times. I've said the F word.
It's
I'm not
okay.
proud of myself. I'm not proud of myself. Morning, Sarah Kay. How are you guys? How are you guys today? How are you, Ninny? Oh, Wendy V's up.
Is
Yay.
she?
Yes, Wendy. Wendy.
Hello.
Wendy Vee in the house.
Yay!
Can you, the
Love your
infamous words.
accent.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey guys.
How are
Hey,
you?
Wendy.
Um,
Are you tipsy? It's
yeah, we got half half an hour.
Half an hour till midnight.
You got half an hour to
I'm
next
getting some
year?
echo. I don't know what's going on.
It's coffee time here.
Yeah, we're just having our coffee. Do you guys do the countdown too, like we do in the States?
Wendy, you there?
Yeah,
Wendy.
it's really bad lag.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. So now I guess it proves that you're not Wendy Bell. See, she promised she would pop her cherry on my channel, and she did. We can say Happy New Year to Wendy because I think it's almost
I
New Year
know.
there. Is it New
We
Year's
can
there yet?
celebrate.
Yeah, really bad lag.
Oh,
How bad is that?
I wonder why. Because she's so far away, maybe?
We can wait for her.
Yeah, we can. I love her accent.
Look, guys, the lag's really bad, so I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to say I want to wish everyone a happy New Year's. Carla, I love you.
I
I'm
love you
glad I
too.
popped my panel cherry on, on,
Yay!
on your panel. And I've pulled my headphones out because it's just too confusing. I've had way too many beers. And let's just hope this puts to rest that I am not Mandy Bell and never have been. And I just hope all you guys have a really great new year. And let's bring on 2020.
Yeah, let's
I
bring
love
on
you
a nicer
guys.
2020. Love you,
Happy New
Wendy.
Year, Wendy.
Love you. Oh, that was so sweet of her. She always promised she would come on and she would pop her cherry on my panel. And she finally did, and it's New Year's.
Hey, hold on a second because
Hello,
Marianne,
Starlight just said I sent you a screenshot. A screenshot.
yeah, I just have never left the screen, so if I lose you, I'll pop back in.
Oh, and before I go, Science Girl owes me $100 because she said I wasn't Australian and I would never do a real live stream.
Yay! She's gonna be $100 richer. I'll have to put that in the description for Science Girl to see. Wendy
Um,
is from the future.
am I missing something?
Where's
Ask
Marty McFly? Back to the
Carla.
future.
Carla, hold on one second. Marianne, where is? Because I'm looking at. Hold on. Did you send me one more? Where does it say that Laura was gonna dox people in Carla's? I've got. All right, so life perplexed. Well, at Leanne, then so is Marianne, who is on Facebook. That's public, isn't it? Your theory is dumb. And then she says again, Ash274 is on LinkedIn, also public. So they are fair game with last names, right? I don't know where this was taken. I don't
Okay,
know.
I'm trying to get rid of this echo, but I'll just let's see now. Oh, maybe I did get rid of it now. I've had a few beers, people. Don't don't judge me.
That's okay. We still love you.
I've worked it out. I had a tab open, idiot. Okay, Carla, how are you?
Yeah. Hello. How are you? Is it 2020 yet?
Not yet. We've got 23 minutes to go.
Oh, so how are you? You always promised you would pop your cherry on my
I
panel,
told
and you've done
I
it.
had I had 600 people yelling at me to take a link, and the only thing I thought of is I promised Carla that I would be. I'm serious. I promised you, and yeah,
You kept your
Diane
promise.
could not get the better of me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's all
I
right,
wouldn't have
Carla.
faulted you though. 600 people is like way better than I guess
Well,
55, but
that
you know,
wasn't
they
the
can look
issue
back.
at the time.
They don't believe it. They can always look back. So
Yeah, no,
real,
don't worry. Yeah, I know. I promised you.
right. So
Yeah, I was going to do a countdown. I'm going to say hello to you guys, and yeah, I'm going to start doing live streams because I think we need an addition to all these big players in here, and I
yeah,
think we'll have fun in 2020.
yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Happy New Year, Wendy.
Well, thank you very much, Tiffany Marie.
So really quick, Marianne sent me a screenshot. Did you guys hear what I had said before?
I couldn't hear actually,
Okay.
so you
Sorry,
can read it.
my voice is a little hoarse. So, hoarse, get it? So Life Perplexed writes in this chat. S- Can Marianne tell me where what chat this was in?
Was this
It's
in
got
my chat?
it's got Remy and Puss in Boots on it. It says happy almost New Year.
Marty. Was it in my chat?
Here.
Marianne, or hello, Starlight. Sorry, I used your name.
Sorry, guys, I've never done this before, so I'm just finding the chat and stuff. I don't know what's going on.
Just go with the
Um,
flow.
I was accused of like allowing. Well, I was told that I was allowing doxing to go on in my chat,
Hey,
and I was
I
just
caught
clearing
all of
that up.
that. I caught all Hockey Mum stuff. I caught your
Yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And since the whole Diane saga, I'll just have just eased back and just going back to, you know, my little
And,
Stewie
and I
calls over
just wanted to,
whiskey out.
and I just wanted to clear up that I didn't allow it, to go on,
Of
and I
course, we'd never have done that,
I would
Carla.
never do
We
that.
know that.
No, I know
We
that.
know that.
So, Tiffany, do you want to read what Hello Starlight sent you, or I know I
Yeah,
didn't mean to. Like, I know she doesn't want her name out there. So.
that's okay.
Just to
Go
call
ahead.
out that
I
anyone that
was
would like
trying to
to
be respectful.
for calling me Mandy Bell, and even just last night I popped into Hello Starlight stream. They were all talking about me. It was funny as fuck. So sorry, but yeah, I told you all from the start, and none of you believe me.
Thanks,
Okay.
Lish. I got it. I saw Marianne say this chat. All right. I was just waiting for Wendy to finish. So the screenshot that Marianne sent me, it says, Life Perplexed said in your chat yesterday, well, at Leanne, then so is Marianne, who is on Facebook. That's public, isn't it? Your theory is dumb. And then the next thing she says is Ash274 is on LinkedIn, also public. So they are fair game with last names, right? So let me explain this for a second. I think what Laura was saying, and I'm not speaking for her, but I think she's saying, okay, well, your name,
Sorry to interrupt, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
going to jump off because I've got 15 minutes till New Year's. I'm going to go live. And I love you all, and all the best for 2020, you guys.
You're gonna
Okay?
go live. You're gonna
Yeah.
go
Well,
live.
why not? Why not? I'm drunk enough to do it now,
Oh,
so I
and
might as
and
well.
that's in 20 minutes. We'll have to go over there.
No. You do what you do. I'm just going to do a quick hello and Happy New Year's. There's nothing special.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Wendy.
Okay. Well,
All
love
right,
you, Wendy.
guys.
You.
Thank you for
Thank you,
coming on
Carla.
my
Thank you very
panel.
much.
Appreciate it.
Of course. You got my cherry. See you
Okay,
guys.
I do. I have
Bye.
your cherry. Bye, Wendy.
How do I get out of here?
Just press the
Happy
X.
New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Carla.
Love that girl.
Got out. Okay, so I'll say this. I'll say this one more time. That way, everyone can hear me. So, Hello Starlight sent me the screenshot that they were talking about, and it says, Life Perplexed wrote, well, at Leanne, so then is Marianne, who is on Facebook. That's public, isn't it? Your theory is dumb. So they were talking about people's names being public.
Right.
And Laura said again, Ash274 is on LinkedIn, also public. So they are fair game with last names, right? I don't, to be fair, I don't see Laura saying she was going to dox anybody in Laura's chat and Carla's chat. I don't see that here. I think
Yeah,
Laura is just being Laura. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think she said she was going to dox anybody in your chat.
she just made it like you guys said it was fair for and I'm not, I don't like speaking for someone, but I think she said fair is fair. If you guys can say her name, if your names are public, she can say your names. But
Right.
I wouldn't allow that in here. I mean, I don't want that in here. That's
I
all.
would never want to be in a chat where somebody was doxxed.
I
I would.
wouldn't want to be either, and I wouldn't want to have it in my chat. So that's all I have to say about that. But please don't put my chat out there as a place where people are being doxxed, because it just is not what I'm about. And that's, I mean, just, she doxed you many times, so I'm used to it. I doxed myself, so that was dumb.
Remy, I said it like 4 times. Hold on. Let me say it one more time for Remy. Everybody be quiet. All right, I'll say it. Hold on. All right. Sorry, Remy. I'm not mad at you. Okay, so Life Perplexed in Carla's chat yesterday was writing to a girl named Leanne, Leeann. So she floats around. I've seen her before. I think she was in here yesterday. Obviously, she was talking to her. Hold on. All right, so Laura says to this Leanne girl, "Well, at Leanne, then so is Marianne, who is on Facebook. That's public, isn't it? Your theory is dumb." Now, I can't see the conversation before that, but Laura was basically saying to Leanne that Ash's and Hello Starlight's names were public other places. Maybe not on YouTube, but other places. So, in theory, what Laura said is not really, I mean, it's a slippery slope because you're going outside of YouTube. You get what I mean? But
But honestly, Ash and Hello Starlight, I have never seen any of your, I wouldn't know any of your information. So,
right.
I, if anything was looked up, I have never seen it. I have never, um, I've never seen it in Laura's chat or anywhere else, like, and not in
Well,
Patreon.
Laura has said Marianne's name before.
And Puss in Boots even says, I'm a rent in the chat and I see doxing going on, gone. Doesn't matter
But
who
it's
it
not
is.
been doxed in the chat or anything. Like no one I guess while I've been there, I haven't seen anybody come in with Hello Starlight's name. But so then the next one she says, Remy, Laura says Ash274 is on LinkedIn. So there again, we're going outside of YouTube. And I'm only saying this to be fair. Uh, Also public. So they are fair game with last names, right? Well, no, they're not fair game because it's not on YouTube. So if you go outside of YouTube, in all fairness, then no, it's not the same thing. But the thing is, that's not what it's even about. Nowhere does it say on the screenshot that Laura was going to dox anybody inside the chat. If Marianne has that, send it to me. Like if Laura said she was going to dox someone inside Carla's chat, then Marianne, send it to me.
She gives my ex-husband's name on YouTube. I've been divorced 15 years. Next thing, Tweety Bird L Day is doxing me all over Twitter because of info Laura dropped. And I never saw that either. I mean,
Okay.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Ash, but I've never seen that.
I have never seen
I would
it
not
either.
want to be a party to that. Like
Um, Tweety Bird also has there's 3 Tweety Bird accounts, and one of them is, I know who one of the Tweety Bird accounts is. I think everybody does. So I think Tweety Bird all day is a very easy person to blame everything on when it's actually somebody else running around doing things. But that's just my opinion. Don't bite my head off. But
Marianne, or sorry, Mary. Hello, Starlight. I'm sorry. I'm so used to hearing your name, Marianne. Laura said my first and last name on streams puts my last name and title, but purposely changed one letter. People know my state. Isn't hard to find me now, even people I'm friends with. Well, I'm
well,
sorry that happened to you.
I
Hello,
don't agree with
Starlight. I'm truly sorry. Like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with anybody being
I've heard
if it happens.
I've heard Laura say Marianne's last name, but I've never seen her I've never seen her ex-husband or anything like that. But I also don't know his name, so I wouldn't be able to spot it. Well, Ash, I
Gosh,
actually can put it on Mandy Lynn, and I can even give proof of that to Hello Starlight if you'd like. So I have it in my possession. Stop blaming everything on L Day because you hate her. I don't even know this woman. Stop. It's ridiculous. You're actually taking away from the truth of the matter, and it's annoying. I can be fair to you, so I like you to try to at least be fair to me. It's annoying.
okay, their justification for that is that she had it as her channel name,
I
but
don't
if
even know
that's
Ash's
still,
name. Just to make this clear, she's saying that most of us already know her name. I've never even heard Ash's real name. I
I
don't
don't
even
know
know
your
who
real
he
name,
is.
Ash274. I don't. I really don't.
She showed her ex-husband's name on Alive. I missed that. I'll give it to you, Marianne. Just give me a little time to find it. It's in my screenshots. Somebody sent it to me, so I have it.
Well, doxing is not right, no matter who does it. And I would not allow, I just wanted to address in my chat that I didn't allow doxing to go on. I think she's just frustrated.
Why is it? Can I ask a question here? Why is everything that Laura does everybody else's fault, Ash? What the frig? It's so annoying. I don't get it. Everywhere you go, everything is everybody else has to deal with your issues with Laura. I don't get it. Stop. Maybe if you stop bringing it up every day, it wouldn't be a problem. For Christ's sakes. You know, Ash, you were never a whiner before. I don't know what happened. Because everywhere I see you, you're whining. I'm not listening to you. Good. Don't listen to me because you know everything I say is true.
Can we, here's the thing. I mean, I
She
don't know.
distracts from
I don't know
the
if it'll ever
actual
happen.
like live stream. She's
But if we
always
can't get
distracting everyone.
along, if we can't get along with people, can't we just like kind of like ignore them and then just not mention them? Like if you really, thank you, Minnie. If you really dislike someone, and I can't say that I hate anybody. I don't. And I
Okay.
probably, you know, I just don't take, I, I, do I, here's what I hate. I hate going into a chat where Laura's being bashed, and I don't stay in those chats. But do I hate the people that are, you know, doing it? No, I can't say I do because I don't know them to hate them. I'm not a hateful person.
Ash, what do I lie about? Tell me what I lie about. You write this everywhere that I'm a bold faced liar. What am I lying about? What have I ever lied about? Put in the chat.
I think you guys have, do you guys have a past or like, do you, were you guys
Yeah,
friendly
we have a
before?
past. We do. We have a past. Nothing ever happened except me speaking out about one of her friends, and she's been attacking me everywhere ever since. Marianne, just give me a little while because I don't know where it is. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up.
Tiffany Marie, Hello Starlight is asking you to send the Tweety Bird stuff.
I'm gonna get it. I'm
Here's the
going.
thing is if it is who Tiffany Marie says it is, does that change your mind about anything? I mean, honestly, it doesn't really change your mind because you guys like who you like, and that's fair enough, and I can accept that. And we like who we like, and that should be acceptable to you guys too. Like, you know,
Before I even find this, because I'm going into my stuff to find it. If this is if this is from a private conversation, I just need to ask the person who sent it to me first before I can show it. That's all I asked, because I would do the same for you, Marianne. If you sent me something, I would come to you first to ask if I could share it. So just bear with me. And it was in a private conversation. So I wouldn't lie to you, Marianne. I have this in my phone. Um, but I don't want to be put in the position to share something that was sent to me that was private. So can you just give me a little bit of time today? And I promise I will text you to let you know.
Is that fair enough? Hello, Starlight.
She said, I know, Tiffany Marie. It's actually her speaking to somebody in a private.
Oops. Ash says nothing wrong with calling people out for what they say. It happens. It happens to me every day. I won't twist what is said, though. That's the difference. Well, I don't either. I'm telling you, I came on here today because I wanted to address something about what was said about my chat. And I'm allowing you to tell me, what really happened. It's a past and it's complicated. A lot of people have personal issues or just like many. Okay, here's Tiffany.
Oh
Tiffany,
my God.
you're like a
That
jack
never
in the box. Goodness. Stay put.
it never happens to me.
Don't put
Yeah, I
claims
do
out
have. I
there
did.
like that. That's not right. If not willing to share proof, yeah, but you know what? On the same token, you guys were in Kiki's last night and she was making all kinds of assumptions too that I've never, ever, ever seen. So, and you guys support that. So, you know, some of the things she was saying were outrageously not true. They were outrageous.
Carla.
What?
You're
Well,
so
Kiki
funny.
was great. She was saying stuff that I've never seen.
Kiki was a little off the wall last night. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Sometimes I
Well,
just,
I'm just saying that's why I came on this morning was to address the whole doxing thing.
yeah. Well, now, all right. So can we agree, I guess, because Ash and Marianne are here in the chat. Marianne sent me the screenshot. It doesn't
Okay.
say that she's going
Yeah.
to dox
No.
anybody in her
Well,
chat.
now I'm like I apologize because I misinterpreted what I was told. And
Yeah.
I just wanted to address it. And that's why I allowed her to come in here and address me and address what was said.
Carla,
But
anytime somebody tells you that somebody said something,
I know
always
you have
ask
to
for
ask
proof.
for proof.
Yeah.
I'm learning that. You shouldn't take people's word for it. Thank you, Carol. Well, I've never trashed anybody. Well, yeah, I have. I trashed Brian. Sorry. But I'm not going to. I mean, 2020, I'm not going to do that to anybody. Unless they come after me, then I will defend myself. But no, I did say some unkind things to Brian, but I wasn't very proud of myself for that. But I have not mentioned him. I have not mentioned anybody else. She targets who she alluded to it is the point. She targets me and Ash every time. Uh, you guys have a history. Hello,
But the
Star.
thing is, like, I'm just going to say this to Marianne, like, it's not Carla's fault. It's not Laura's subscribers' fault. It's not her viewers' fault. And yes, I get that they're in her chat and you guys have a lot of issues, but every time, you know, a subscriber is in another chat, or just because they're a part of Laura's chat, I feel like they're attacked just for being there. And what if it was happening to you? You know what I mean? Like, what if it was happening
Hi, J Mac.
to, you know to your subs, Marianne, like it's not the subscribers and viewers fault. You guys actually share an audience at times, and like if we're going to bridge the gap, I guess it should start with the subscribers. Like they should all be treated as equal no matter where they go. It doesn't mean they co-sign it. Like even me, I've never seen Marianne's ex-husband's name because maybe I wasn't there, or maybe because I didn't know his name. But I just don't think it's fair to go after people's subscribers. It doesn't make sense to me. Why did I team up with Mandy Bell after her year of going hard at you? Need a new friend? Okay, Colorado whiskey, let me explain something to you. Um, there's certain people that have certain information, and there's certain people that have been around for a really long time. And me blocking communication and not allowing communication is something that I feel very strongly about. And when Mandy reached out to me, I said I would talk to her. Yes, I did. That's not because I need a new friend. I agreed to speak with her because we have a lot of issues. So, my relationship with other people, whether it's friends or acquaintances, is none of your business. Colorado whiskey, don't question me on who I talk to. How about that?
And you said it.
Mandy is also a victim of the
Yeah, she
swatting,
is.
and people seem to forget that. Like you guys have, what, run? Marianne, relax. Trust me, relax. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. People act like I'm, sharing my home with somebody. This is ridiculous. I know how to handle myself. I really do. And another thing, because I was on a StreamYards call that involves my friend, everybody's saying Mandy Bell and Tiffany Marie were in cahoots with each other for the whole year and lying to people. They're best friends, yada, yada, yada. What? Are you serious? It's sickening. With the people that talk about this like they know anything about me are wrong. They're really wrong. And I will tell you something else. I have never
You're
given
welcome,
information
Tanika.
about anybody that I've ever talked to in private. I don't share things. I don't talk about people I even once was friends with. And I hope the people that are mad at me right now know my heart and know who I am. And if you don't, then I can't fix that. But I'm not doing anything to hurt anybody. So no one has anything to worry about where that's concerned. Mandy does deserve a little compassion too. She's been through a lot. We all have. And I think if everybody could stop, it might be a little bit easier to breathe around here. The
We can all
constant
be
attacks
like,
don't help.
yeah, we can all be assholes too at times.
We
Like
can
I could
all
be an asshole. I
coexist.
have been an asshole to people, and I don't like that. I think I want going into 2020. I don't want to be, a hateful person. I want to be able to go where I go and not have people like judge me for who I support or whatever. No,
It just
no,
really
that's
bothers me that, people jump to assumptions and they think something's going on that isn't. Um, yeah, Marianne and I are fine. Um, Marianne's always been respectful to me. And, her own
okay. And here's the thing: is we don't have to like everything they do, but we don't have to hate them either. We can live, you know, we can coexist. That's the word that everybody's using lately. And I want to be able to go into everybody like any chat that I want to. Now, when it starts being like bashing like Laura, I don't want to stay there only because of who I support. but I want to be able to go into any chat and say hello to people that I talk to on a daily basis and not be worried that I'm going to have to deal with, like, getting bashed or whatever. And I've
Well,
gone
so
into enemy territory.
I want to address Ash because
Okay.
Ash just said something to me. She said, Tiffany, I don't think taking up for Mandy is what you should be doing. So, Ash, what exactly am I taking up for? So, because I decided to discuss past issues with her so that I could clear air for my own self, because contrary to popular belief, it is okay to talk to people who you've had problems with, to try to clear up issues and to try to bring some kind of, you know, even if it's just to coexist and not be angry with someone, because I don't hold on to anger forever. It was a year-long issue, and everybody who knows me knows how very strongly I felt about Mandy. But if I choose to speak to somebody and clear my own issues
I agree
and
too,
talk
old blue
about
eyes.
things, it should be okay. And no one should be judging me for doing that for me. That's up to me, no one else.
And
I've dealt with Mandy for a very long time, longer
old
than
blue
anybody
eyes, they made
probably
a good
besides
point.
one other person on this platform.
You guys
So,
support a creator that has threatened to call the police on someone. So, there's that too. Like, we can be outraged about that. Hi, Pearls of Wisdom. Happy New Year's
well,
Eve.
it's not, it actually,
Because
Ash,
Kiki actually did say that last night.
what did she say?
She said she was going to send the police to Laura's house. Like,
Yeah,
I
why
heard
did she
it.
say
I
that?
heard. I heard it. She said, if you hear this knock, 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 knock on the door, it's going to be the police. Like, that's a threat. That is a threat. And that's not right.
Yeah, she said
You guys
that.
support that. So, where do you draw the line? Uh, what are you talking about, Ash? I'm not sure here. Trying to read the chat. What did you say, Crazy Nurse Granny? What are you talking about, Ash? I'm so behind. Yeah, we did hear it. I'm not trying to, like, you know, she's going to the police to defend herself so that she doesn't get accused of something. No, Kiki threatened to send the police to Laura's house. But if Laura said this exact same thing that Kiki said, you guys would be outraged. That's what I'm saying. Are you still there, Tiffany? Tiffany. I think Tiffany's gone. I think Laura, I think you would be outraged if she threatened to send the police to someone's house. And she actually said it. I actually heard that part. Yeah, and saying that she's manufacturing meth as a single mother with 3 kids, and her kids are great. That's wrong. I heard that part too. That was just wrong. And you guys support that. So you understand where we're coming from. When we hear something like this, it's outrageous. Just my opinion. When did she say she was dealing meth? You don't agree with Kiki, but stranger watching could have thought Laura was serious. She wasn't serious. Come on. Come on. She wouldn't go on a live and say that she was dealing meth. Come on. She gets accused of so much stuff. Like it's no, it wasn't. And she said she was a meth head. She was manufacturing meth in her house, and she was going to call the police. And she made a police call. I mean, she was calling the Alabama police. No, no one should support that. And that's not. That is going. You guys don't want people to go real life, but that is so real life. J Mac is actually defending Laura. You defended her. I got to see this. It's hard to believe, J Mac. But I even told her calling the cops is pointless. But wouldn't you be outraged if Laura said exactly the same thing? Kiki was like, she went off on a tangent. Like it was just like pure hate. And I know Laura comes off like, but she's off. I know I'm making excuses for her, but most of the time she reacts. I, you know, oh, J Mac wants up. Okay, Jay. Here we go. Gonna get flack for this. There you go. There you go. Okay, here you go. Did you get kicked off, Tiffany? There you go. There you go, Tiff. Or J Mac, were you asking for for Tiffany? Okay. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome back. Welcome back, girl. I've said umpteen times what I meant, and if you people following me around would have paid more attention, you would know what I meant. I don't know what you're. She always goes off on a rant. She's cray cray, but she's flipping dangerous. Yeah, she does kind of ramble on. I don't even follow her, but I heard. I mean, in Laura's live, I heard her. It didn't sound like a joke. It sounded pretty serious to me, Tatum Page. Tony C says BSJ always gets passed, not to mention indecent exposure of his STS. And J Mac is up. Hey, Jay. What's up?
Hi, Carla. I'm just gonna be up here for like literally 30 seconds. I'll tell you,
Okay.
if this is about that meth thing, I don't know if my message didn't go through because I might have had a couple swears in it that didn't show up. So it's basically the same as the Ash 274 thing with the punching babies. They're both quotes. Like the punching babies thing is like quotes from movies and jokes, and the fuck it, I'm making meth is a meme. It's like not a real thing. It's just a meme. It's a haha funny thing. People take it seriously. Don't. Come on now. I'm sitting here even fucking defending this. So that's all I wanted to say. It's a fucking meme, just like Ash's baby punching babies thing is a joke. Have a good day, Kyle. I'm not gonna stay up any longer because I know people hate me. So Happy New Year.
I don't hate you. I don't hate anybody. Happy New
Kyle,
Year.
have a good day.
You too. So there you go. She said it as a joke, and I knew it was a joke. Tiffany, are you there? Tiffany, you might have to go out and come back in because I'm not hearing you, dear. Samara says, ask Laura. Remy D, Laura doesn't care. I don't care. Many of us don't care. But it was, I mean, she was like going on about her being a meth or manufacturing meth, and it wasn't right. But some people don't know that it was a joke. You there?
Yeah,
Okay. I couldn't hear you before.
if it happens again, I'm not gonna come back up.
Well, if you go out and then come back in, it fixes the problem.
I've
Yeah.
never had this problem before. It's so strange.
No, it happens sometimes. Colorado Whiskey, time him out. I asked everybody not to use her last name. I want him timed out. I asked you guys. I asked you nicely. So Colorado Whiskey, please time him out or remove his comment. I asked you not to use, she has asked for months for you guys not to use her last name. And in your chats, you can do what you want, but in my chat, I'm asking you not to. I mean, it's not hard to do. Use LK, whatever. Laura, you don't
Yeah,
have
do
to use
people
her last name when she's asked you not to. I mean, Jesus.
really think that Laura was serious about making meth? Because J-Mac's right.
It wasn't me.
Jay didn't even say hi to me when he came up here. Thanks.
I don't know. He just wanted to say his little
It's okay. I'm just kidding.
feel. And I couldn't hear you anyways.
You couldn't.
It's different. There are a few people who literally follow every move I make. I can't breathe. Well, that's not me. The only reason I addressed what I addressed this morning was because it was told to me that you said you had screenshots of me allowing doxing to go on in my room. And I had a right to do that.
Well, and
Oh,
the
and now
truth
I know the
is,
truth. Now I
you
know that
didn't.
you didn't say that. So,
Yeah.
that's all. And that's how misunderstandings get resolved, is if you address them with the people that you have a problem with. I mean, if I'd have blocked Ash, she couldn't have told me. You know what I mean? So that's all I
But
have to say.
why is everything that Laura does a problem for other people? Like, it's like because you're a viewer, subscriber of Laura's, everybody comes into your chat, rip shit about Laura, pissed off, and basically taking over your chat and making about Laura. That's so unfair, Carla. It's like disrespectful. Grow up. Seriously.
It's not always seriously. I addressed an issue that bothered me. I mean, I didn't like what I heard last night, but I wasn't even going to talk about that. Just about what was said about me. I never get sent screenshots ever because no one does it for me. So no one is being stalked on my behalf. Well, I don't get sent screenshots because if someone sent me screenshots, I would delete them. I don't want that garbage. You have a private conversation, keep it private, keep it to yourself. I don't want it. That's just me. Like, I don't want to see other people's private conversations. I just don't. Are you still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can understand why people do it, though. I can
I
understand
get
why
that
people
people are
do it.
frustrated. Like, I understand why they're frustrated, but not everything has to be about Laura. Like, can you talk about something else? Does anything else matter to people? I just wonder, like, do they wake up every morning thinking about Laura and go to bed every night thinking about Laura? Because I don't. I don't think about YouTube when I go to bed at night. Yeah, maybe before I go to bed, I'll be on YouTube or whatever, but that's not the last thing I think about before I close my eyes. I don't get it. so ridiculous. It's like,
Yeah.
when is it going to stop? Like, is it going to be a New Year's resolution for anybody? Has anybody
Well, I'm
thought
not
about
on here
this?
nearly as much as a lot of people are, so I don't know a lot of what goes on. The only thing I learned second and third hand with things that go on, because I actually have a life that is not YouTube. I have a husband. I mean, there was a name that came in here, Spinster Carla. I'm not a spinster, sorry. I've had a husband and takes pretty good care of me. That's why I don't have to work. So I'm so sick of these people coming in with troll names and trolling me because I support Laura. And that's the only reason I get trolled is because I support Laura. And that's not right.
No, I can't say who it's from. Guess who? Because it's not your friggin' business.
I don't care whose bestie is whose bestie is.
Why is
You know
everything
what I
about
mean?
Mandy? My God.
What was they're talking
This
about Mandy
person.
now?
Guess who? Guess who? Knock, knock. Who's there? Grow up. 420. My voice is horrible right now. I was losing my voice for like 3 days. Thank you, though.
I actually don't care enough about all this stuff that goes on. I just want to be able to go where I go and to who I talk to and be done with it. To be honest with you, I don't even actually, YouTube is getting like not fun. It's getting old.
YouTube isn't really fun anymore. It's
It isn't
stressful.
fun.
Like, it really is. It's stressful.
It
Everybody's in
was.
your business, making up their own stories about you, running away with their own thoughts, conjuring up something that didn't even happen, spreading it like it's the truth, and it needs to stop. I don't, I would never go to someone else's channel and be like, oh, they're best friends with this person. They've been in cahoots for the whole past year. What?
Who cares? Like, who cares? If you
Ridiculous.
care that much about who's friends with who, it's time to log off, boo boo.
Carla.
That's what everybody says. Like, I mean, come on. Who cares who's friends with who? I could give two shits. I went off this weekend. Well, I tried to. I went cold turkey. So I was like listening to, I was going on lives, but I had everything muted. So I was just watching the side chat. And I was like, this is more fun just watching the side chat than listening to what's going on.
Guess who is asking me why it's not okay for me to tell? Because I don't discuss what other people send me and tell who it's from. That's not me. I've never been that way. I don't share the things that I've seen or the things that people send me. That's why. Guess who? And I already talked to Marianne about it, and she already said she understood. So it's a dead issue. Stop talking about it.
Um, Marley Justice said, I heard Molly Golightly talking about Crazy Nurse Granny on her Enough is Enough video. And
Why? What
why
did
does
she say?
anybody go after Crazy Nurse Granny? She's a sweet lady. She doesn't do anything to anybody. I can't understand that.
What did she say about Crazy Nurse
I
Granny?
have no idea. I guess Molly Golightly went off about her. Yeah, I'll have to check it out too. Like, that's what I do. Like, I just check out things that people tell me about. I don't even watch whole live streams, like, hardly anymore. When it starts to get mean and people are trashing other people, I say, I'm done. I got more important things to do. I got real life. Who cares? But Tiffany, you did make a bold statement about Mandy Lynn public. don't do that if you're not willing to show proof. That's not right.
Okay, Tatum. That's fair enough. No problem. I've made a lot of bold statements about Mandy Lynn.
And we got whatever I needed cleared up was cleared up, and that's all I needed to say was I did not allow doxing to go on in here, and that's all. That's the end. Wendy Vee, Happy New Year! Happy New Year to Wendy Vee.
I
Thank you
love
for
when
coming on my panel. Off to bed now. She stayed up for the new year. She's in the future. She's in next year.
and that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, 420, you're gonna need a smoke.
Yeah, I don't know what this dark web is all about. I don't want to know what it's all about. I think it's stupid. Ugh.
Yeah,
Seen a few
the
dark
dark
webs, so ladies, please keep them shaved. Oh my God. That's disgusting. Yeah.
crazy nurse Granny gets all the good stuff. Maybe that's why Marissa's talking about her.
Oh, well, Crazy Nurse Granny said, Molly better be careful. Someone from her past contacted me. Don't know why, but they did. Wow. That's interesting. Now I wonder what it is. Now I'm curious. Curiosity. Happy New
Yeah,
Year, Wendy V.
J Mac.
Well, someone brought it up, J Mac. That's the only reason I said I don't know anything about the dark web.
There's been a lot of
Everybody's been talking about lately. People putting people on the dark web. It's ridiculous.
yeah.
I mean,
Carla, I just came up here so you wouldn't be all by yourself. Do you want to look
oh,
up?
thank you. You're
I'm,
sweet. I'm not going to
I'm,
stay on long.
I'm gonna go back into the chat, okay?
Okay.
Hey, thanks for having me up. And Marianne, I'll reach out to you later on today. It's still early, so I don't want to be texting people, but I will reach out to you.
Okay.
All right, bye, Carla. Happy New Year,
Bye, Tiffany. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
and Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year too. Thank you for coming up. Okay, so guess who says I am not being disrespectful? I'm saying that I have seen proof that the account was changed after 2 days, and Mandy B knows that. Tiffany Marie, I'm not starting trouble, just clarifying. Thank you. So there's that. The dark web is like a fight club. It doesn't get talked about. I have no idea what the dark web is. So, I just heard it like that someone threatened to put Laura on the dark web, but what it is I don't know. We probably shouldn't talk about it. John brought up the dark web and no one, what was that? CCK? That's not true, Carla. John brought up the dark web and no one knows what he's talking about. Well, so if someone threatened to put him on there, then he had every right to bring it up. So, but I'm not taking sides. Okay. I don't want to take anybody's side. Ooh, J Mac, that's scary. If you want a body part, go to the web. That reminds me of that movie. Oh, what was it? uh, well, let's not. Let's stay away from that subject. They refuse to give me specifics, if not anything anyone wants to be involved with. That's why we shouldn't be talking about it. It's that kind of creepy shit, not that what's been talked around about here. But yeah, but they shouldn't be talked about, period. Oh, what did Samara say? Oh, can we agree that we are not all going to get along ever? Never going to happen. Oh, Lord. I'm just reading comments here. Ash says, Samara, you first. The underground illegal perverted started the net. Yeah, well, I don't want to know about it. I don't even want to know about it. I really don't care to know about it. Oh, guess who, says Tiffany Marie? Because I have seen Mandy's bullshit videos and I've seen proof it has changed. I know about the conversation conversion. We get along with you, Carla. I get along with everybody. I have no problems with people. I'm not putting out people's screenshots. I'm not talking about them. If I have a problem with someone, I address it with them. And that's what you should do. That's what adults should do. Not make a panel of 15 people and trash them. I'm not going to do that to anybody. Yeah, is anyone going out for New Year's Eve? Because I'm going to close this down in a minute. I addressed what I needed to address, and that's Sarah Kay. She spoke to me and she was rude to me. I was nice in comparison. You're staying home, Sarah Kay? Pixie? I got to make myself some coffee because my coffee got cold. I've been drinking the same cup for 1 hour and 33 minutes. It's kind of cold. I just want to say to everybody that's in here, and I know I don't have a lot of people in here, I hope you all have a happy new year. I hope in 2020 we can all get along, or at least try to make it fun in here again. I don't hate anybody. I might dislike some things, but I don't hold it against anybody. I thank you all for coming in my chat. I thank Wendy Vee especially for popping her cherry on my panel. That was cool. And just have a happy new year. Try to be nice. I'm gonna try and be a nicer person to everybody, and even to trolls. So have a happy new year, and I'll be making some coffee pretty soon. Get a nice hot cup. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for coming in today. And Ash, I appreciate you addressing me because I addressed you. So thank you. And thank you to everybody. J Mac, thank you for coming up on my panel and clearing that up about the meth. I didn't know it was a meme, but I knew she was joking about it. So, love you all. Bye.